Good morning. I have had a request to do a look with CjS-126, one of our peacock plates. And I have my spec sheet here to use as inspiration. This is going to guide me a little bit with colors that I might want to use or combinations of light and dark that I might want to inspire me for what I'm going to choose for my own mani. This is a really great use for the spec sheet, is just to inspire you, get you started. Sometimes it can be a little bit intimidating picking colors, but you have to know that you can just jump in and experiment. It's super fun. Okay, so let's play a little bit here. I want to show you, this guy here is a little bit of a trickier one. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. I have a new system here for holding my camera, so we'll see how it works. I'm excited about it. We'll see how it goes. But let's get started here with this guy. Now I'm going to teach you a little trick. You've probably seen it before, but what I'm going to do is take my outline and I'm going to stamp it first in a similar color that I'm using for my base. So this base is, it's called Real Life 201 by KoKo Claire. It's a cat eye. This guy over here, this one, is actually Tiny Bubbles 458. And we have put over top of it, here kitty kitty, 202, another cat eye. This one comes through pretty sheer, so you can put it over top of anything and turn it into a stunning cat eye. So that's what we've done with this guy right here. Okay, so now you know what we're working on top of. Let's grab color number 97, just a similar aqua kind of color. And I'm going to do my outline first. And where have I got my scraper hiding? I just got a stack of them over here in with all my polishes, so I always know where I have a scraper. So, as you probably noticed, I scraped and immediately lifted this. It was right in behind with my stamper because it's very fine, delicate images, as you can see. And you want to be in right behind to pick it up immediately. So we're stamping this over top. And you're going to be able to see it. But it's not going to be overpowering. It's basically there as a guide for where we're going to put these next layers. So let's go ahead then. I'm going to use actually the teal for this first layer. I want my tail to be teal. So in we go. In we go. I'm going to try and scrape this away from this image so I don't have to clean that image up afterwards, because I am lazy. Roll over top, immediately in there behind, pick up the details. Okay, now I know exactly where I'm going to lay this, and I'm going to try and get this into the shot so that you can see as well as me. So I'm aiming right for down here where this pretty tail feather starts. And then that's gonna translate all the way up to the top where this plume is up here, and give a push, a little wiggle, make sure it transfers over. I'm working over top of a tack-free top coat because I like to work over top of gel. So it's a really beautiful medium to work over top of. It's almost like it's a magnet that pulls the image off your stamper and right onto that nail quite easily. All right, color number 2. Now this is going to be kind of the body of our peacock, as you can see here, and then some of the details in this beautiful tail. So let's do that in purple. Get that on there. And that is 154. Okay, right in behind, scrape with a light roll over top. Clean off the extra images. And now I'm going to aim for right in here where the body is, because I know that that needs to be in a very specific spot. And then if you see what's coming together down here, everything's just going to kind of fall into place. So I'm looking at the base of where my peacock body is going to be. And give a wiggle. Well, these guys could have been a little bit that way. But let's finish it off. It's probably going to look just fine by the time we put our outline on there. Let's give this a little cleanup. We're getting a little smushy here. I always just tend to clean off my scraper somewhere on the plate because it's easy enough to clean up. Okay, make sure it's dry. We don't want any of that plate cleaner to pool in there and mix with our next color. And our next color is going to be color number 20. A really pretty shimmery golden color. Right in behind, get all my little dots. Okay, so this guy is his little wing right here. And then of course, more details elsewhere. So I'm aiming for those details, also keeping in mind the dots down below, and give it a push. So now we've got 3 colors organized here. Let's take our black. I'm going to use sticky black. If you struggle with picking up a nice solid black, try the sticky polish. It's like a wonderful little trick. It lifts like a dream. Okay, right in behind for that super delicate image. Clean up the extras that I don't want on that nail. And now we're going to take our time and line this up. I'm aiming right now for the body and making sure that it's lining up kind of right at the top of the tail. Shake it in there. And now I'm kind of watching the head to make sure that things line up pretty well there. And there we have a beautiful peacock on a shimmery aqua nail. Oh, so majestic. Such a beautiful creature. Give this a little cleanup. Let's do another one. I want to do, which one do I want to do? Oh, let's do this guy. Love this pretty peacock head here with strut, because boy, do peacocks ever strut. Okay, so first of all, let's do the head. I'm going to do that in 154. I'm going to keep these colors the same so that my manicure is congruent. What's the word I'm looking for? So that everything goes together. Keep it cohesive. Okay, let's put this on this other teal one that we've got ready to go. Now I'm going to look at his dots up at the top there. And that's going to guide me where his plume is going to end up. So let's put him over to the left just slightly. Make sure we leave lots of room for the plume up here. And what color goes next? I think we need to do, let's do his beak and these first, because that's going to go right on the front here. We could do the plume, but you know what? I don't know. I'm feeling like I want to do this first for some reason. Let's do that. Okay, right in behind. Nice and light on the lift. A little firm on the scrape. Want to make sure that you get nice sharp edges on that scrape. Okay, so I am looking right here, and this is his beak, the bottom kind of portion of this image. So that's where I'm looking to line up. I've either had too much coffee or not enough. I'm not sure which this morning. It's always one or the other, right? Actually, this morning it's tea. Okay, you know what? Well, actually, I was gonna say I think I want to do that twice, but when I look at the reflection, it's actually pretty solid and nice. Let's just go with that. Okay, now we need plume. And plume, let's do in this pretty aqua, just so we keep these guys matching. And let's get this plume. Now I'm gonna be looking at my outline. I could have put this outline down like we did the other one, but this one I wanted to try without. I'm gonna be looking, where does this plume sit on this guy's head? It's kind of right on the top in the center. And these dots are going to guide us a little bit where that's going to sit, because the purple and the gold fit right there. So let's aim for that purple and that gold. There we go. That looks like it's sitting in the right spot, I think. Let's do our outline, and that's going to be the test. So I'm still using this sticky black, and I'm going to do one nice firm scrape and get right in behind. Pick that guy up. Okay. All right, take your time. I'm looking right at his eyes. And now kind of organizing where that plume lands. Check that out. Such a pretty image. Love it. Okay, let's grab our little bit of plate cleaner here, because I want to pick up this word strut right below there and pop it on here. We're going to put it right underneath to kind of finish here where his head stops, base of his neck here. And look how nicely that picks up a word. Not a single void anywhere on that super delicate image. So if you don't already have our sticky polish, I highly recommend it. It is a lovely little trick for picking up beautiful fine black outlines. The white works the same way. Gosh, we should almost do a whole range in sticky. So there's those two. Now, this is another really neat image on this plate. So let's go ahead and do that on our lighter nail. Give this a little cleanup. And let's do, where's our purple? 154. That's what I'm going to use for my swirl. I love this purple. It is such a beautiful kind of purpley gray. It's just gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to do a nice firm, because I want those edges to be really sharp and pretty. Just pop off to the side here to make sure you can see these as I'm picking them up. And I'm going to lay this down so that it kind of ends up, we get all of the pretty swirls on this nail. Like so. Gosh, that's even pretty just the way it is. That is a gorgeous swirl. But let's kick it up just a notch or two. We'll do the teal in there with it, and we might even double layer that and pop some black into. We'll see how it finishes here. Same colors that we used for the other two images, just to keep things matchy-matchy. So that's number 97. And same thing, I'm going to do a nice firm scrape and lift right behind it. Nice firm scrape just ensures that you get those really crisp edges on an image when you're picking up, especially when these are a little bit thicker. Okay, so I've got my swirl laying this way, so same as on the plate. And now I'm going to come in with this guy and just line things up. When I like it, give it a push. And now you've got some really pretty details. In with that swirl. Just kick it up a notch. Now we could leave it like that. Let's see how it looks with our other two. It looks good, but you know what I want to do? Let's do this image again with the black and see if we like what that would look like double layered. You'll see the teal peeking out from behind, depending on how we arrange it. But we can hold our stamper over top before we commit to it and see if we like it better. Nice firm scrape. Whoops, I did not clean off. This is what happens when you don't clean off your stamper first. You get to do it again. Okay. Second time's the charm. Second time's the charm. And then we'll see if we even like it. All right. Firm scrape. Much better. Much better. Okay. Let's hold it over top and see if we like it. Oh yeah, we definitely like it. So I'm going to offset this just a tiny bit because I definitely want to see that teal through because it's really pretty and kind of everywhere else too. I don't want to offset too much though where it doesn't look like it's supposed to be there. And you get that teal peeking through. Oh, I probably could have gone a little bit more to the side, but that's okay. You know, it's kind of neat how it's just peekaboo. And now when you put it with these guys, it makes perfect sense. These guys are ready for top coat. So I will put on a gel top coat called Shine from KoKo Claire. And then these guys will be ready to go. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope that gives you a little inspo and a few little tricks for your next mani, especially if you're using our CjS-126, this really pretty peacock plate. Thanks for so much. Thanks for so much. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.